I have so many people ask me, how do you attract clients online? How do you have clients coming to you instead of chasing clients? How do you put yourself out there so people feel connected to you, like they know, like, and trust you? So we're going to talk about that today. Let's get into it. If you guys don't know me, my name is Dana. I've been a sales and marketing expert for over 25 years in multiple industries, and I've made millions in sales in my lifetime. And I attribute a lot of that to social media. So there is a trick to attracting people online, and we're going to talk about how you're going to do that. So let's get into first your positioning online. One of the first things that you can do, and some of the basics that are going to help you position yourself online as an authority in your market, is your brand and your brand message. What I mean by that is you need to be very clear when someone comes across your profile, who you are, what you do, who you help, and how you help someone. If someone can't tell how you help them within 1 to 2 seconds of coming across your profile, they're going to keep scrolling. So we want to position that brand message in your bio. So if you are helping stay-at-home moms make money online, or you are helping businesses scale through a certain product that you have or certain vehicle that you're using, you need to put your I help statement in your bio. So it needs to read something like, I help your specific avatar with the problem that they're having through your vehicle, product, or service, right? So another thing that a lot of people forget about doing, but it's so important, you guys, is to have a very clear bio picture, like not you with your family, not you with 10 friends, just you. No hat, no sunglasses. Keep it a professional photo so people can identify with you, and that already builds connection and trust. So make sure that your picture is clear. Make sure that your bio has your brand message or your I help statement in your bio, so it's really clear right out of the gate. And you want to make sure that you're being consistent with your posting. So what do I mean by that? If you are trying to attract a specific type of audience, you can't have a post about this and then a post about your dog and then a post about some makeup that you're an affiliate for and then a post about your everyday job. Like, you need to keep it really consistent so that your audience comes back for more content. So you want to keep that consistency throughout the brand. I see so many people that are really just trying to like throw spaghetti at the wall and see if it sticks. And that doesn't work. Unfortunately, that just leaves people confused, and a confused audience doesn't buy. Social media should do 3 things right out of the gate. Social media should get you in front of the right audience, right? So you want to be talking to people that are interested in what you offer. That way, you're going to be able to help them with their immediate problem that they have. So it's going to get you in front of the right audience, and then it's going to move things into a conversation, whether that be through comments, whether that be through DMs. You want to be starting a conversation with somebody that is looking for a transformation that you provide. Once you start having that conversation, you want to lead them to the next step. That next step could be you may want to get them into your DMs from comments. Maybe you're already in the DMs with them and you want to move them into a webinar or perhaps a phone call, a Zoom, whatever it may be, but you want to move them to the next step, which is going to be conversion, right? So an ability to convert your potential client. That's what you want to do with your process through social media. And, I really love social media so much because there's so many different options in order to get in front of your ideal audience. So what you want to do is you want to be talking to the person that you want to be in front of. Social media is not for you. It's for your audience. It's what your audience wants to hear. It's how you help your audience. And you're making social media for yourself. That's great, but you're probably not going to make very many sales. If you're making content for your audience is going to feel connected to you. They're going to want to come back for more. They're going to want to see the transformation either in you or other clients or other people that you're working with who have bought your product or service. So make sure that you're making it really clear on the transformation that you provide we don't want to be selling people, right? Selling is repelling. We don't want to be selling people. We want to be helping people. We want to be showing them how working with us collapses time and gets them from the closest point, like point A to point B, the fastest, right? It collapses that time so they're not spinning the reels anymore. They're not spending more money anymore. People are buying information all over the place, but information overload is literally burning people out. It's burning people out and they just are stuck, right? So we want to be a advocate for what it is that they need. So I love what I call the FNC system, and it's my favorite way to explain the best way to have success in social media, which is feed, nurture, convert. Feed your audience constant information through consistency, through posts that you have, through video, and with that, you're going to be nurturing them. So that means people are going to be coming back for more information. They're going to be commenting. Make sure that you're engaging with your audience. Make sure if somebody comments on something that you comment back. That is going to trigger the algorithm as engagement. So you want to make sure that you're always engaging, right? Make sure you're engaging on other people's posts too, not just posting and ghosting, guys. You have to be engaging on other people's posts. So we're going to be nurturing them with our posts, with our constant engagement, whether that's on their post or whether that they're commenting on our post. And then you're going to be converting them. So not everybody's going to want what you're offering, right? We all know that that's true. But you're going to have people that are watching you constantly. I have so many people in my coaching program that are like, nobody's buying from me, or nobody likes any of my stuff. Nobody follows me. Listen, it doesn't matter how many followers you have. It doesn't matter how many likes you have. I don't care about the vanity metrics. I have sold millions in sales from social media. And there are some accounts that I have a lot of followers. There are other accounts that I've opened that have very few followers that I have some of the most conversion on, because it's identified my exact audience when I opened that account. So I'm talking to people that need what I have. So I would rather be talking to 10 people in my DMs that really need what I have to offer than have 1,000 comments on a post where nobody's really interested in what I have. The comments are just sort of all over the place, right? There's no end game. So when you're making a post, make sure that you have a really clear hook. You have really valuable content that is going to show them why you're the authority and the expert, why you're the choice that they should be choosing out of everybody else that's doing what you do. And then you need to tell them what you want them to do. So you want to give them that call to action. Tell them to send you a DM, comment with the word ready or info, or send you a DM with the word info. Whatever you want them to do, you need to guide them and tell them what to do. Don't assume that they know. You need to lead them. People want to be led. So if you're struggling with social media and you're kind of running around on a hamster wheel because so many people come to me, they're burnt out, they're spinning their wheels, they have no idea what to do, they don't know why their social media is not converting, they're chasing clients, and in that way that they're doing that, they're repelling clients. And it's really simple tweaks that you can do that can actually make all the difference in your business. You don't have to go spending money on crazy ads. You need to work on perfecting your content and your posturing online so that people are drawn to you and they keep coming back for more and they recognize you as an authority in your market. Too many times people give up after the first 30, 60 days because people don't trust you yet. And they just, honestly, like, this is the biggest thing that happens, is that people get involved in some business and they're like, oh, it didn't work. And of course it didn't work. It takes a while to build that trust. People want to see if you're going to stick with it, right? So if you've got a product or a service that you're marketing, they're watching you, they're waiting for you to build trust. And that's going to take months. It's not going to happen overnight. But I promise you, if you build that authority and you build that foundation, you don't see buildings go up overnight, right? What if somebody tries to erect a skyscraper and they don't have a foundation? The building is going to be really shaky and fall. right? So you have to build that foundation, and you have to go through the really sucky part of all the nitty gritty to get you on the other side so that you can have success with whatever it is that you're trying to do. So if this was helpful, like and subscribe, and you can follow me at danaflanagan.com, and I would love to help you. See you next time.